Heroes, you are our last hope, saviors of this world. I know you can do it, as long as you stay... Oh. They're already f***ing gone! SideQuest!
Hello, Internet. Serious topic here. Very serious. No jokes. YouTube. Obviously, the best career path anybody can take. There is no way you can fail doing this job. Now that I've lied to you all, we're just going to talk about what we actually like on this platform. Because we're YouTubers. We are
Allegedly.
on this platform, at least as far as the government knows.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. But yeah, so we have a good standing to tell people what other YouTubers are good or bad. So
Yeah, look at all the experience that we have.
look at all of our experience.
We asked a panel of impartial judges, that being ourselves.
Yes, we
and came to undeniable conclusions about the nature of YouTube.
Yes, we
They're
could not
definitely
possibly.
very impartial.
We definitely could not possibly be wrong. We did research. We did months of planning for this episode. We definitely didn't just show up here tonight and decide on a topic.
And this definitely isn't the second time that we've recorded this episode.
Nope,
Put our
definitely.
Patreon to hear the Azira cut.
Yeah,
That would be
The Azira cut,
blasphemy.
where it was just
We
me saying things because your mics got busted.
yes.
Or your recording, rather.
Honestly, we should hook up a Patreon at some point because that seems like we need money.
That sounds like,
I
sounds like a really nice way to start.
That's something I know how to do.
All right. Well,
I can do all the work like I do regardless.
But if you set up the Patreon, then you get the money.
That is true. I get paid for all the hard work that I've done.
You're the only one who has ever been paid.
And the only one that ever will be.
That is not true.
Damn. Okay. I'm glad that my wonderful content creation will not be recuperated monetarily.
All right, we're gonna
I see this is a pyramid scheme now.
We're going to.
You know who else will never pay us? YouTube.
We are going to need to hire a secretary who is not Azira.
Okay, as soon as we reach the amount of money that we need to hire a person professionally.
Yes.
Or we could just make Satin do it.
I was about to say, all I know is
I do not trust Satin with money.
It can't be me. My last name literally means crook or crooked. Like
I can't do it. I can't do math.
Same.
I think I'm the only one here that does know how to do math.
No, hold on.
Well, we don't trust you.
Or are we looking for a secretary?
We want someone to keep the books so that we know when Azira is stealing our money.
The books, got it.
Yeah.
No,
I would like a mob lawyer to keep our books.
They're gonna screw you over more than I would.
I can do the breaking legs part of that, just not keeping the books. That's too much work.
Well, anyway, this is the wrong topic. We're already off topic.
No,
YouTube.
Off topic on SideQuest. It's never happened before.
Hey, off topic is a different podcast. We are not associated.
As far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm concerned, it was on the same topic because YouTube is also like a mob.
Yeah. No, Off Topic was a YouTube podcast, so we could talk about Off Topic.
Shout out to the folks at Off Topic. I've never watched it, but you're probably wonderful.
Off Topic was an old Rooster Teeth podcast.
Let's not shout out them.
Yeah, no.
Fuck you, Off Topic.
Whole thing.
You know what?
Damn.
We can shout out Off Topic because the two guys that were mostly hosting Off Topic, I at least know aren't pieces of shit because it was Michael and Gavin.
Those names mean nothing to me.
Okay, Gavin runs Slow Mo Guys, if you know who that is.
And Michael is Michael.
No, shout out to the Slow Mo guys.
Yeah.
Michael
Keep
is
shooting shit at other shit with a really high.
Wait, Michael was like the only non-piece of shit in Rooster Teeth?
No, most of the Achievement Hunter guys weren't pieces of shit. It was a lot of the aside from Ryan, obviously.
Was Bernie one of them?
Well,
Bernie, no, Bernie
I should
was
figure it out. I'm
higher
the
up.
only one of us that doesn't know shit is happening with Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, Achievement Hunter was kind of, they were openly assholes, so they kind of just, they didn't actively do anything. It was a lot of the like organizational that was the bigger problem there.
Yeah, but
And Ryan was proven to be awful.
I just suspect most big organizations to be awful.
Yeah, that's fair. But anyway, let's talk about some like more. Okay, let's just jump into it. What are your guys' favorite YouTubers?
Ooh, favorite YouTubers.
Yeah.
I like
One of them
the.
is
Last episode I
retired.
brought up How to Drink. This
How to
episode, I'd like to bring up Tasting History.
Tasting History? Okay, I don't know that one.
Tasting History is a YouTube channel. Hold on. I know that there is a name attached to Tasting History.
Okay, well, just hearing the words tasting history, my brain immediately is yelling at me about B. Dylan Hollis.
B. Dylan Hollis is amazing. Wonderful
Yeah.
guy.
Not
Um,
YouTube. That's,
I have his
that's TikTok.
cookbook. I have
I
his
also
cookbook.
have his cookbook.
He also has long form content.
I
on
actually
YouTube.
made the mayonnaise cake a couple of months ago. It's really good.
Fuck, hell
I
no.
want to try to make the tomato soup cake.
Like,
I want to try the Velveeta fudge.
I would not eat none of that shit. Somebody brought that to one of our family's cookouts, they would not be allowed.
Okay, so if we brought it and didn't tell you what the fuck it was and you enjoyed it.
like I swear to God, if you tried like the chocolate mayonnaise cake, you would just it's a very rich chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Like you would not know.
You can use mayonnaise instead of butter in cooking. It's just a lubricant. It's just olive oil.
Mayonnaise is just lube.
People have tried that shit with me before, and I made them so bad about
Noel.
Mayonnaise is just olive oil and egg whites. What is gross about that in a cake?
I just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here, Babish. Azira, are you using mayonnaise as lube?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You really should talk to your doctor about
but
that.
You should check yourself for a yeast infection.
See, bold of you
it's
to
not yeast infections.
Bold of you to assume I have sex. So.
Well. Yeah, I suppose so.
PSA to all of our viewers out there: olive oil has been used as lube in a historical context. It's not the best kind of lube. Go for something water-based.
Yep.
That's why
talk to your local sex shop worker.
Always make sure that your olive oil is virgined.
You know what? No, I'll unvirgin your olive
oil.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Unvirgins your olive oil.
Yeah. Speaking of lube and sex toys,
wow, this is really on topic about YouTube.
This is on topic. This is on topic. Because I just wanted to bring up one of my favorite YouTubers, Markiplier, and his cooking with sex toys video, which is amazing.
You mean the Unis Honest one?
No, hold on.
Nope,
yeah,
doesn't exist.
Yeah, Unis Honest is no longer.
Yeah, but didn't he do the cooking with sex toys on Unis Honest?
That was the first video.
Yeah.
And
he did another one?
Unis with
No, that was the first Unis Honest video.
I know, but like, what did he do another one where he? Never mind.
No, but he did Sexy Mark where he just caked himself in pancake batter.
I remember there was one like video that it was a let's stream that he did when it wasn't a stream, but it was like a game that was involving fish, and like it ended quickly, and he was like, well, how am I gonna end this video? He literally filmed himself for like 2 minutes dancing with fish that were just
that was like 10 years ago, Azira.
What? I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Just like it was yesterday.
Dude, YouTube. I have been watching YouTube for a lot longer than I thought. I keep like going back to like try and watch some of my favorite videos, and then I see the timestamp of like, this came out 8 years ago. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, same. I think I first started watching YouTube. I was in like 5th grade.
Yep.
Okay, has anybody seen like the?
Quote my boy Steele, time keeps on slipping into the future.
Okay, we all know Weezer, right? The band.
Yeah.
So
no, I don't.
I've
I
seen
don't know who that is.
The fuck you mean you don't know what Weezer is?
It's that guy. It's the.
I am from the hood.
You're not white. That's probably why.
If you ever go to like a hot topic,
only white people listen to Weezer.
Kinda.
If you go to a hot topic, if you see a band logo, with 4 guys that are spaced like equidistant, that's Weezer.
That's the
Again,
Beatles.
I'm black. I have never been into a Hot Topic. I've never even seen a Hot Topic in real life.
What the fuck? Hold on.
Hold the fuck on.
Hold the fuck
How?
on.
You've never seen a Hot
I
Topic.
have never
don't-
seen a Hot Topic.
You've
Okay.
never been inside of a mall.
Okay.
I don't go to the mall very often.
I don't think
Last time I went to the mall
You've been to a mall.
I don't think that
as a
means
little
that
ass kid
you're
a long
black.
time ago.
I
Yeah.
Okay,
think
so
that means
so
that
you
live
admit
under a
on
rock.
camera, under oath, you have been to a mall.
Yep.
So you have seen a Hot Topic.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I went near the Hot Topic store if it was in there. The malls
Bro,
are very big.
I know for a fact you're a nerd, motherfucker. Why are you avoiding Hot Topic?
It's not that I've avoided it.
Maybe
It
he's
just
more of a
never.
Spencer's guy.
It just
Spencer's
has
is better.
I'm
never
literally
come.
wearing a Hot Topic shirt right
I've
now.
never been to a Spencer's
That
either.
makes so much sense.
It's
You've never
just
been
that
to a Spencer's?
yes, where I grew up
Man.
and the family and the shit that I grew up around, that's not the places we went to.
Okay.
So that's
You're an
not
adult
something I would
now.
have ever been
You're an
introduced to.
adult.
Yes, and as an adult, I never really went to the mall.
Well,
I'm not a mall person. I
remind
shop
me in the
online.
future that I need to kidnap you and take you to the mall sometime.
Okay, hold on.
we need
Now
to
we
set up
need to make an episode of this. We got to farm C for content.
Oh, come
Anyway,
Come on.
Weezer,
C, we got to film
YouTube.
C's first
on.
experience.
Hold
in
on.
a
I never
Hot
got
Topic.
to talk about my YouTuber.
Yeah. Sorry.
As soon as I mentioned my YouTuber, you guys, went on a side tangent.
Oh, what a shame.
To reiterate, shout out to Max Miller from Tasting History. From everything from the Max Miller. He does like a whole bunch of stuff throughout history. He's done the meal that people ate on that ship that rescued everyone from the Titanic.
No.
He made a 1960s Tang pie.
Oh, I
during
think I
the
know
space
what you're
race.
talking about. Yeah, I've seen
Wait,
that on
is
my
this-
feed.
He made
Wait.
like period accurate Mayan chocolate.
Is this the guy
Ooh.
that for a
No, I'd eat
while
that.
he ate every death row inmate's last meal? Or is that a different guy?
I think that might be
He
someone
might have
else.
done that, but
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
making the original brownies from 1904.
Oh yeah.
No, he's very informative. All of his recipes are super easy to follow. He translates the old way that recipes used to be written, by which I mean he actually gives like measurements and cooking directions instead of just telling you like bring a pot of water to a simmer and add carrots and lye.
Yeah, just add random shit.
Boil until it fits in the palm of your hand, then serve with crunions.
Yeah. Speaking of just it was recently Halloween and I've just realized something. So soup, right?
No.
Soup.
What?
Ugh.
Okay, so
Soup.
we got 2 soup lovers and 2 soup haters in the call.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not a soup
hold on.
hater. I'm just very confused as to where we're going
No, wait,
with this.
hold on.
I
We're
am
going to
a
soup.
proud soup hater.
Give me a second. Soup. How is soup not witchcraft? You put everything in a big
no.
cauldron with dead animals, random plants, and then boil it until it changes color, and then you just fucking serve it. And there's medicinal soup too. Soup
No.
is
Yep.
witchcraft, and cooks
No.
are witches.
Witchcraft has been using seasoning far longer than cooks have.
I know, but still.
You'll be
Soup is
surprised how many.
Kitchen magic is not only real, but it's been practiced longer than food has been. Like
I am very well aware of kitchen magic. There's a few books and about 1 million jars in my kitchen.
I must say, you'll be surprised how many people got murdered for being accused of being witches because they were just chefs.
Yeah, I know. You
No,
want to consult the pile of kitchen witches I have in my house?
I mean,
Is that what we're calling them?
All those weird names for ingredients are just names for plants.
Yes, I know. But like
every
Trust
so
me,
often,
I know the connection. I'm Haitian.
I don't think there's much magic in my lineage.
Oh hush! I think your lineage is plenty magical.
We don't
It's
talk
just a
about my
different kind of
lineage.
magic.
We don't talk.
I can't.
We really
think,
don't. We really shouldn't.
Why not, Azira?
Is there any?
Because
Hold on, internet.
What was your grandfather during the 1940s?
my grandfather
out.
fought. Well, no, my grandfather fought in World War II on the Pacific side. He almost got. He almost died. He was almost gonna be. Like they were gonna send his fleet in. But then they got word that the bombs dropped. And so, technically speaking, if it weren't for the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, I would not be here. So,
well, lucky you.
Yay! Lucky me.
On an unrelated note, I'd
I've
like
been a horrible
quickly
grandfather. All
shout
the
out.
names you after it.
I gotta shout out all of our Welsh viewers again. Hey, all you fuckers in Wales, do you have magic? Just I want to please tell me something about Wales other than sheep fucking, because god damn it.
Oh great! Hey,
and alphabet soup language.
Hey, all of you Welsh viewers, I apologize for that.
Hey, all of you Welsh viewers, I unapologize for that.
I might be high, but where is Welsh?
Where is Wales?
Where is Welsh?
Good question. Most people don't know. It's in Europe.
Do you know where it is?
It's part of the Scandinavian area.
I think it was Scandinavian because I know Welsh people are Scandinavian, but
I'm sure it's like somewhere between England and Germany.
Hey, I might have some family out there.
Wales is between England and Ireland.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
I know I have family out there, which is why I talk shit on Wales.
Yeah, I have a lot of Irish heritage as well as
yeah.
Shit, my family goes back to the Anglos.
Yeah, so shout out to all of my fucking cousins in Wales. Pull your
Welsh
dick out of the sheep.
Show a picture. No, go into our comment section and post a link to your favorite castle.
That is true. They do have nice castles. Also, post.
I think their number of castles per capita is like 3.
Yeah. Hey, go into the comments and just type in your favorite Welsh word. We'll see you when you're done typing when we post next week's episode.
Your favorite Welsh
word. Your flag is sick as fuck.
Yes, best flag. It is the best flag.
I need to Google this. What the hell does their flag look like?
Okay, so a dragon, man.
Yeah, it's on the back is just like a white stripe and a green stripe, but then there's a bright red dragon with like a kind of a fuzzy head and like a long.
I wouldn't call that fuzzy, but
I don't know. It's got the little spikes, which makes me think it's more like it's got like a hairy face, but then like scaled legs.
Yes.
Hey, speaking of Wales,
I've seen this flag before.
I'm gonna circle back to our main topic. One of my other favorite YouTubers is Welsh. Sea-Dog VA. He does a lot of really cool events, and I just love watching his videos.
Hey, Sea-Dog, hit us up.
Yeah.
Sea-Dog, yeah. We would love to be on your podcast, too, if you know who the fuck we are. Fly us to Japan.
I've actually luckily got to work with one of my favorite YouTubers.
Oh yeah,
it was Little Red Dot. She does a lot of tabletop RPGs. She actually, I don't know if she still works for them, but I know at the time she was working for Cobalt Press, which is the people that makes
I love Cobalt Press. I love the Creature Codex series and the what's the other one? There's Creature Codex and then Tome of Beasts. I love both of those add-ons.
I believe she was also working on something with a Fallout campaign.
A Fallout? Oh, that's sweet.
That sounds great. What system or what what system?
Powered by the Apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not the Fallout system?
Is there a Fallout system?
There is a Fallout.
There used to be a Fallout tabletop system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how updated it is.
I think
it might still be operating off of like older assumptions of how games are played.
No, I believe it is updated because I was going to last year I was going to be in a campaign with her that was a Fallout that was using
last time I heard of the Fallout system, I think it was running mostly based around Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Lame.
What do you mean lame?
Well,
we're about to fucking fight us, Zero. Bring it on.
I have nothing. No, I am a big defender of Fallout 4. However, the RPG system is kind of lackluster.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
No, I love Fallout 4. I don't think it
Wait,
deserves the
you
hate
saying
that it gets.
you saying that the tabletop is bad, or that
I
Fallout
I
4
meant like
didn't
the
really
RPG,
work as an RPG?
the RPG formula that they use for the game is like not great.
Like, what do you mean? That you wander around, you do shit, and then you just keep wandering around and doing shit?
Just the
No,
fact that
you have 4 choices for dialogue, and it's usually no, yes, sarcastic yes, and more information, please.
that and the fact
So
that they
the
kind of like
so the Mass
ruined the
Effect
special
syndrome.
system.
What's wrong? Wait, what? What's wrong with the specials?
Well, cause like you can like it's not like it's not like a definitive amount that you can get. Like you can if you get high enough level on Fallout 4, you can just like max out the entire like special.
Yeah,
Oh
what's
yeah,
wrong with that?
there's no level cap.
If you
I
put that
modded.
many
I
hours
modded and
into the
cheat
game,
anyway.
who
I'm just
So
saying
cares?
it's not that's not the type of like RPG that I've come to love with the Fallout series.
Yeah, I
see,
mean,
Okay.
I
New
cheat
Vegas
and
is
I'm not
mod.
just
saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that it's not what I
I
would prefer.
Dude, I think that if you put enough hours into a game, there is nothing wrong with the game allowing you to be God.
Plus, I cheat and mod to make myself God most of the time and have do crazy shit anyway. I have
Well,
fun just
yep,
destroying the world.
and you're allowed to do that.
I
you
don't know.
are
It's
allowed to do
just
that. I've
There's
seen
no
your
such thing as
Steam
a wrong way
library.
to
They are
enjoy
all
games.
God simulators.
Yeah, I love God games.
Love God simulators, man.
You heard it here first, folks. C has a god complex.
C is a god.
I
Why
wouldn't
he's
want
got
to have
all of
the
them
actual.
eyeballs.
that very much
It's not
explains
a god
Florida.
complex if I am an elder bee.
Yes. It's not a
Circling.
God complex. I'm just God.
I'm not a god complex.
It's not
I
a
find
god
it
complex
quite
if I'm
simple.
right.
Exactly.
But yeah, so
Superiority complex. I
Yeah.
find it rather simple.
yes, I'm
Circling
just
back
better
to
than you.
YouTube,
Yeah,
I was talking about Weezer earlier, and then we went off on a tangent like we do.
yeah.
But
Does Weezer even have a YouTube?
well, yes, because I want to say 15 or 16 years ago they released a video for their song Pork and Beans. And
Ah,
if you've ever seen it,
okay.
it is a fever, well, it's not so much a fever dream, but it was made with like this was prior to when, artists would put their music videos on YouTube, or rather like it wasn't really that much of a thing, and they paid homage to like the viral videos of that time. So there was Shoes, there was Numa Numa, there was Chocolate Rain. Like they got all of the people that were on those videos
Oh
and just
God,
made a music video about it. Like
okay,
it's
yeah.
really good to watch, but it also makes you feel old because like again, 16 years ago that was like the big thing. Like but
Okay.
and
Well, see, you haven't mentioned much. What do you watch on YouTube aside from the Cobalt Press Woman?
the
Besides from
what?
Little Red Dot, I, I used to be a huge Matt Pat fan before he kind of stopped.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
just
before
retired.
he retired,
Yeah, before he
after
retired.
having a decade on YouTube.
Yeah, I understand why he's retiring
You know
and
what?
doing shit behind the scenes.
I
He has
love that
leveled up as far as
I
I'm
love
concerned.
I love that you mentioned Matt Pat, because one thing that kind of sparked me wanting to do this topic was I was recently on Prime because I was watching Edge of Sleep, that we'll talk about that because it was awesome. But while I was scrolling, because I watched Edge of Sleep, it like suggested to me other YouTube YouTube inspired or YouTube led TV shows that Amazon Prime had made, and one of them was a game theory like official TV show on Amazon Prime. And they were entirely like new theories, new episodes. So Yeah, it was just something that I saw, and I'm loving that there's a path from like self-led content to more official content now. And I just YouTube is like a legitimate path now. And that is so interesting to me.
I mean, it's kind of cool to see, someone like Markiplier who like just started doing that because, as a hobby, like become like this big name, and now like he's being respected as a content creator outside of the platform
Dude,
that he was.
And seeing the
I,
transition he went through is amazing too. Like when he first, like his early days, I couldn't. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a fan in the early days. But as time went on and he got better, and he came like more into himself with doing YouTube, and now he's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
yeah, I honestly, I will actually have to argue with you here, see. Markiplier to me is one of the few YouTubers that I've watched for a long time whose content still feels the same to me. It still feels like the same, like just funny
No,
gamer guy that I watched when I was growing up in like the 5th grade.
I have to disagree with you here, Noel.
Yeah, I disagree with you.
I
Okay,
feel like the vibe he gives is still. I think he has matured with his audience.
that's true, but like a lot of the
Don't tell me that he has the same vibe as Happy Wheels Markiplier or
no,
Drunk
okay.
Minecraft Markiplier.
Okay, yes, that's true. Like I'm not talking about like the super early days. I'm talking about like the 10 years ago days, not the like
Y-
or maybe not 10 years ago, like the 8 years ago, and like to me a lot of the channels that I grew up with, like the gaming channels or the comedy channels that I grew up watching, kind of shifted after a certain point to like variety stuff, which is fine, but like Mark didn't do that, and it's nice to have one
I
that
mean, he
He
did
kind of
variety
did though.
gaming.
he does
And
variety gaming.
what the fuck was Unus Annus?
That's fair, but
That
Unisonus
shit
was
was
separate.
all crazy
Unus
shit.
Annus was him wanting to do variety content, but knowing it wasn't great for the channel.
Yes.
So he and Ethan just created a channel that they could do variety content, with the added caveat that after a year it would be completely erased from history.
Yes, and it is
Yeah.
completely gone, and no, I don't have a copy of it. Definitely not.
Wait, you have a copy of all 365 episodes?
No.
We're gonna have to
I
hunt you
think
down
I
for
think he
that.
played. I think he pleads the fifth on that.
Yeah, I have to plead the fifth. Mr. Markiplier, please don't come for me.
Look, you're allowed, so long as you're not trying to like profit off of them. There's nothing wrong with having photos of your like family vacation, right?
Yeah, I suppose
I mean,
so.
just so long as you don't
you have
upload it.
memories.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
if you
upload anything.
you're
It's
keeping the
like having
memory
a
alive by
digital
having
memory.
it. Just because other people won't be able to experience it doesn't mean that it's not worth keeping the memory alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Have they done their Unus Annus like yearly visit to the grave?
I don't know. I haven't actually seen that in a while.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I mean, yeah, for a few years after they ended Unus Annus, they would like visit the grave where they buried the coffin.
Yeah,
See,
but
I've seen one of those, but it's been a minute since I've
yeah,
really been
I only
watching.
saw
You
that
know,
one that first year. I didn't see a follow-up one. But
I didn't even know that was a thing.
did you guys watch Edge of Sleep?
Yeah,
I
all
haven't
6
yet.
episodes.
no, I've never even heard of it.
Dude, Edge of Sleep. Okay, so here's the thing. If you aren't actively a follower of Markiplier, you won't have heard of it because it was a show that Amazon wanted to fucking fail. There is no promotion, there are no trailers. You didn't even get to know what platform it was coming out on until the day it came out. And do you know?
Importantly, when it came out, they did not let you search for it by name. You had to look for it via keywords.
Yes. I didn't know about that one, but Markiplier himself
No, they were
put out
trying. They were trying really hard to kill this show.
they
I
did.
bet I could find it on my super box.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, and let me tell you, Markiplier himself just put out a call to action. go watch Edge of Sleep. That's all he said in the video.
I mean, he
If
did also
we-
say that he wants to get it in the top 10 by this
Yeah,
weekend.
if it gets to the top 10, it'll open doors for him, vaguely.
Is there a
But
particular reason that they wanted to kill the show, or if it's just that they didn't
fuck,
respect him?
no, I don't know.
It's because they hate Markiplier as a person.
Yeah, that
See, well, me watching it doesn't help the algorithm because all my
Yeah,
shit is bootleg.
But you know what? Even after trying to kill the show, it is number 6 in the top 10 last I checked.
Nice.
And that
happens more often than you would expect.
dude,
It
I
does
saw-
happen. There's so many
I
projects
saw-
that have just failed because
I
of
saw a
corporate
headline.
meddling.
I saw a headline. It was just a screenshot of a headline that was Markiplier makes it to the top 10 without permission. And that is just an amazing headline to me. But yeah, just I don't know. It was a fantastic show. It was based on a podcast, and I enjoyed every second of it. It was weird, and like the early episodes did feel a bit like a YouTube series, but later on it just becomes more and more like a TV series, and I stopped seeing Markiplier and just see an actor, which is really cool and a really weird experience to me as I've watched
he was
this
in
guy
it?
for so
He was in
Yeah, he was the main character.
Oh,
I mean, we know
Oh,
that he's
shit, good for
capable of
him.
like really good, like
Well,
higher
yeah, like-
budget content, like heist
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
in
Heist
space.
in Space.
With
Yeah. And
Ice
even
in
before
Space and Iron Lung.
and Iron Lung as well. And even before any of those ones, there was what was that one? Who Killed Markiplier was like the Who Done It one.
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
thought
I
about
remember that. It
for a
reminded
minute.
me of Clue because
Yeah, it
Clue's my shit.
it was a clue based show. But yeah, dude, I love that.
I feel like he would do good if they do another what was that show called on Netflix that was like Clue Glass Onion or something
Glass
like
I
that?
love
Yeah.
Glass Onion.
Yeah,
Glass
Knives
Onion
Out,
and
Glass
Knives Out.
like
Onion.
Those
Markiplier would do good in one of those.
dude,
Oh yeah, Markiplier would absolutely fucking slay in a whodunit.
yeah. And
Shit, Batista killed it in that too. I give him props on what he's been doing
yeah,
recently.
Hey,
Batista,
let's go,
Batista
Daniel.
is
Shout out to my boy Daniel Craig. Fucking Benoit Blanc is a genius
Yeah.
character.
Yes, he is.
It is also very interesting to see him like do like a
He
southern
killed that
accent
shit.
when he's been like for a
Yeah,
decade he's
it's so
been
weird.
James Bond.
Yeah, it's still James Bond to me. It's just a southern James Bond.
I'm not Batman.
Weird.
Benoit Blanc coming out like,
It's like
I'm not Batman. It's like
Yeah.
you were.
Have
You
you seen
were.
like the first Knives Out movie though?
Knives Out was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, like
I've
the-
seen
that
Knives
whole
Out. I've
series
seen Knives
is
Out
great.
first,
Okay,
and then
I'm gonna
Knives Out
admit something
Glass
here.
Onion.
I haven't seen it. I
No,
haven't
we're gonna
seen
Hey,
it.
have
no
to
You gotta watch
spoilers. No spoilers for
No
Noel.
spoilers.
Yeah, well, okay.
There were so
I
many
would,
iconic actors in that shit. Like
I
it
will watch
killed
it
it.
with you, Bingus, but we're gonna have to, at the same time, you're gonna have to meet my girlfriends because I do believe I promised Tomb that I would watch Knives Out with them.
Okay. No, I'll collect the wife, you collect the girlfriends. We'll go on a
Yes.
movie spree.
Yes.
We'll pick
Movie
up some kettle
marathon.
corn because it's the superior kind of popcorn.
You're not
Okay,
wrong.
hold on.
I agree. Okay, for once we have an
Yeah.
agreement here.
Depends on the
Movie theater
situation.
style popcorn is good, but as somebody who grew up going to a honey festival every year,
Okay, I like
honey
kettle.
honey cooked kettle corn is just my
That shit is
guilty
so
pleasure.
good.
Hey, I like kettle corn, but like just growing up, my grandpa would make fresh popcorn, like from the kernels, oil in the pan, and then shaken in a paper bag. And that's what we would have for movies.
I mean,
And
you can't beat that.
yeah.
There's a local farmer. So we have
Oh, so
like
have you ever used the kettle corn seasoning? Oh, everyone
I've
went quiet
not.
again.
There's
You can
a
just buy kettle corn seasoning.
Yeah, you can buy that shit. They got it at Walmart and stuff. It comes in a little shaker. That shit did not last very long
There was a
in my
kind of
house.
popcorn recipe that I'd like to check out from one of my other favorite YouTubers, Binging with Babish.
Fuck
Babish.
yeah, I also have his cookbook.
I have basics with Babish. It was a gift for me from my sister. She got me groceries and a cookbook for my Christmas gift.
I have that
Just a
same
laundry
cookbook.
basket full
We
of
got
groceries.
We
I
have Babish's
surprisingly
cookbook.
don't
I got
watch
my
very
mom,
many.
Bedell and Hollis's cookbook.
Yeah.
I
Shout out to
surprisingly
Bedell and
don't
Hollis
watch.
and Baking Yesteryear.
Yep.
Fantastic book.
Yesteryear. Excellent cookbook.
Yes.
I surprisingly don't watch the cooking YouTubers, even though I grew up heavily watching the cooking channel.
Okay, so I do watch one cooking YouTuber, and this will kind of spiral into like another whole subgenre of YouTube. One of my favorite cooking YouTubers is called Onigiri, and she is a VTuber, and that whole side
Cooking
of YouTube is
VTuber.
what? Yeah,
A
cooking
cooking
VTuber.
VTuber.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you just
Yeah.
see her hands or?
Yeah, she wears a green screen suit and just has her hands in the video, and like her avatar is talking. But she meets up with other VTubers and other YouTubers and like gets recipes from their home cultures, and it's really interesting because she can cook and she is trained in cooking, but also she occasionally like, burns rice. So
Oh no.
I occasionally burn rice. Hashtag so relatable.
yeah.
Oh.
What soap do you use to wash the rice?
Ugh,
Ugh.
that
Dawn.
long-haired Asian guy is gonna jump out of the
No, you
woodwork
know
and
what?
beat us.
Uncle Roger's gonna have your
Uncle Roger.
ass.
Yeah, Uncle Roger is going
I
to
am
wrangle
shit.
you.
My Haitian heritage is heard right now. We eat a lot of rice. You
Dude,
can't talk
Technically
about
speaking,
rice.
I use washing detergent, like the stuff
Oh,
you use for your clothes,
yeah,
on my
dishwasher
rice.
detergent. Yeah, okay.
No, fucking like clothes washer detergent.
Just a little bit of bleach to make them extra white.
I buy brown rice and then I bleach it myself.
God.
Oh my gosh. You got the
That's how they
Michael
make
Jackson.
it. That's how they make that. Little known
yeah,
fact.
but they don't use bleach.
Yeah.
Not that
What
you
time,
know
what
of.
time
I
do we
mean,
have here?
Hmm?
I was just looking for a time check.
what's up?
Sorry. Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you. Don't worry. My brain. I don't have a clock anymore. You took over the recording, so I don't have a clock.
Yeah, eat shit.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Do you guys like weird content on the internet?
Yes.
Well,
Do
you
you
will
enjoy-
enjoy
do
a
you enjoy
podcast called
weird-
SideQuest.
Do you enjoy weird / like super deep / like kind of scary, but in a nostalgic way?
Okay, you're
Oh,
reading my mind.
Are you okay? Wait, are you
Okay.
gonna talk about like what was it?
Jack
Like,
Stauber.
Oh, I was
Yes!
thinking like murder hornets.
Oh my god.
I was thinking of something different.
Dude, you guys ever watch
Who's
Murder
coming
Hornets?
Have you
down at
seen,
the party?
Have you seen Opal?
Saddest little baby in the room.
Opal?
Opal. So Opal is it's one of 2 short films that he made for Adult Swim, and it is very depressing to watch, but it is done in
it
like
hurts.
okay, first of all, are you familiar with like Jack Stauber's art style and whatnot?
No.
Okay,
No.
so I might need to get some pictures of it, but like he has a
Hold on
very
minute.
like
I'm gonna send a link. It is a 44-second video. You guys should watch it right now.
yes, watch it and
Alright,
describe what's
I'll
going
watch
on for those who can't see it, which is everyone.
I will watch the video. Hold on.
And hold on, I am currently
Putting
pulling
it in
up,
general.
putting it in video crap.
Oh, forgot we had that tab.
Oh god, this video.
Oh boy, baby
What the
hotline.
fuck? Baby hotline.
But yeah, this is a good example
Oh,
of his
this!
work. Yes. Describe to the class
can't-
what you are seeing with your eyes.
I don't know. I'm
You know
confused.
what? Just okay. So it's a song that everyone has heard before, but it is
I
the
have it.
most paper animated Adult Swim ass drug trip you have ever seen in your life.
So, Baby Hotline, if I remember correctly, is a song about somebody who was put on hold on the suicide hotline and died.
Holy
Damn.
shit!
That is not what I was getting at all.
Yeah.
Of
I'm
all
too
the
high
of
for
all the
that
things to
video.
go on hold for, the suicide hotline is probably the worst.
But so Jack Stauber, like that's kind of his style, is, you know, weird core-esque music videos that have very like impactful messages. And the short film Opal in particular is about I'm gonna spoil it a little bit, but like it is very much about it's a little girl who goes to like the house across the street and meets a bunch of people who like treat her like shit and whatnot, and it comes to realize that she's kind of living inside of her own head, and that happy family across the street that she lives with isn't even real. It's just her like her depiction of a reality that she wishes she was a part of because she's been neglected.
So her
Like,
delusion.
Yeah,
Yikes.
like she's like super thin, deathly pale,
Damn.
and her family is just like a bunch of like narcissists and sick people who treat her like shit.
who treat her for their own like you know, selfish needs and
Right.
desires.
I would say, speaking of more darker YouTube channels, one I would recommend is Crypt TV.
Yeah. What's Crypt
Those
TV?
motherfuckers, they have an entire anthology like series like world of different short series and short movies of their own like monster universe. There's one of them that's like this Sunny Family Cult. That's this
Yeah, you
cult
recommended them
that's
to
like,
me. I've watched some of
yeah,
that.
they like wear these smiley masks and they're just normal people that you would see in the neighborhood, like good families. They're kidnapping people and just every now and then murder them.
You guys
And there's it's
just
crazy.
this kind of reminded me. You guys see the game Life Stealer? I think Mark just did a video on it, but I've been meaning to play it, and it's super interesting like that.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Life Stealer is basically what you're describing, except a video game.
They also had this damn monster on there called the Look-See. Like it
The
doesn't have
looks.
any eyes. Like it has a mouth and it
Then
wears
how
like
can
a
it look see?
tie and suit. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Slender Man because it's really tall and slender, wears a tie and suit and shit, and has these long hands.
Jack Stauber,
And
if
it
you want to get on this podcast, please hit us up.
Jack Stauber hasn't been seen in like a couple of years. I hope he's okay.
It would be hilarious if Jack Stauber reached out like tonight.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
He's like,
Like, I know I've been gone from YouTube for several years, but can I get on your podcast?
he got pretty famous like fairly young too, like in his like early 20s. Like I think he's like almost 30 now, but I like he's very talented. But all right, who likes documentary YouTube
Okay,
videos?
wait. Before we get into
I watch a lot of
documentary
true
YouTube,
crime ones.
and also everybody
Okay,
loves a good 6-hour info dump. Of course we do.
So wait, are you talking about like actual documentary YouTube?
I
Or
am
are you
talking about
like...
Defunct Land.
Defunct.
Oh, you're
Land.
talking about Folding Ideas?
Hold on. Just
Folding
what
Ideas
was-
is a fucking fantastic channel.
I
I just
never heard of that.
I just want to real quick. You guys ever watch Marble Hornets?
I've heard of it.
I think I've heard of it.
Marble Hornets is the YouTube anthology short videos that is the lore of Slenderman, the original one.
Okay, then
Oh.
I might have. Then I don't know.
It's like the story of a group
Oh wait,
that
Land might be something different.
yeah, it's a group that was making a movie, and they just started seeing Slenderman, and or you might have been called something different. But I've been watching through it with my with one of my neighbors and one of my good friends. What should I call him? I'll just call him. Let's just call him the costumer.
The
Costumer.
costumer.
Yeah, Costumer has been watching me with this. I go over there every now and then. Like late at night, we have a few drinks and we watch Marble Hornets. And dude, it is so well made, and it's across like 4 different channels, and it's just them doing this investigation of this movie that's being made, and it's from 10 years ago.
It's that old?
Yeah, it's that old.
Yeah, because I still see that shit on Tumblr now.
Yeah, of course you see it on Tumblr.
Yeah, Tumblr does not let anything die.
No, Tumblr doesn't let anything die. Also, why are you still on Tumblr?
Oh, that's a long
Wouldn't we be
story.
on Tumblr? No, what's wrong with Tumblr, Noel?
Tumblr
Dude,
is
Fandom
cesspool.
culture?
I mean, yeah, fandom. Okay, fandom culture. Yeah.
Tumblr is just a complete cesspool.
I've gotten more death threats on Tumblr
More
than any other social media account.
More so
With
than
some
X.
motherfucking wood, I will hunt them down.
Okay, X. Yeah, X is also a cesspool, but X
I think
is at
they're
least.
all. I think they're all different cesspools.
Yes.
Yes.
X is the
Yeah.
one that unfortunately we as content creators kind of have to use because the one that content creators use at the moment.
I mean,
Just
I'm
remember,
not
they
against doing a
updated the
blue
terms of
sky at
service.
some point,
What
but
the hell is that?
that's
What is
the
that?
new Twitter.
I don't think it
Is
is.
it
It
though?
is the new Twitter. Well, it's where people are migrating to.
I don't
But is
think
it gonna?
it
But is
is.
it gonna? But is it gonna actually last though? Like
Who knows?
Well,
I
mean,
just
against. I hope
I
X
just
shuts
want
down,
Twitter
and
to
I hope
die at
that
this
Elon,
point.
and I
Like,
hope that
You know what? I hope X shuts down. I hope Twitter comes back as it was because as
it's
awful
not
as it
gonna
was,
come back as it was.
I
as
hope
awesome.
Elon Musk can suck it.
I hope he dies.
I
Elon
hope he
Musk
sucks my boy's
explodes
pussy
in a
that he's so
rocket.
afraid of.
I hope his
Yeah,
I
why
hope
don't
his
he?
robots gain sentience and beat his ass.
No, we don't want
He need
that.
to take his Leatherface looking ass to the moon or somewhere in space and leave
that
the rest of us alone.
if
That's what
Elon's
he needs to
robots
do.
gain sentience, you know that's gonna be like really shitty, boring sentience.
Well, I hope he gets
I hope he dies in
iRobotted.
space. I
Considering
probably
how
shouldn't be saying
No,
this online, but you know what? Well, who cares?
I hope he dies on the way to space. He never
damn
reaches space.
I hope
the
he
rocket
blows up
blows
in
up,
the
the
lower
rocket blows
atmosphere.
up like his cars. Well, considering how his cars catch on fire, his rocket
hope his-
might.
Yeah.
So
I hope a Tesla crashes into his rocket on the launch pad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
Defunct Land, like I was talking about earlier.
Okay, so Defunct Land is not what I was thinking of. I was thinking of Folding Ideas video Decentraland.
Has anyone ever, like actually seen like Defunct? Like I know a lot of it gets like recommended. So the guy who does it, he's been doing it for like a couple of years now. Like I think since 2017. He does like these big in-depth analysis of amusement park rides and attractions that have shut down, and like goes into like the history of them and why why it was doomed to fail and all that. Like he had like the first video that he did was it was about extraterrestrial, which was an attraction at Disney World that was based off of like Alien and Alien, like the Xenomorph and such, that they made into like a more I wouldn't say kid friendly version, but it was like
family friendly.
yeah, but like it was still scary as shit, and that was part of the reason why it shut down. That and Jeffrey Jones is a creepy bastard. That was part of that. So, but I mean he's been going about it for like years now, and I think he also like has a podcast as well. I don't remember what it's called, but like he invites like a lot of the the old Imagineers and such to like talk about that. But I mean it's one of the the many different like documentaries that they've done like on the site.
Oh, there is a documentary or educational YouTube channel that I watch.
Let's hear it.
Tested.
I've heard of
Fucking
them.
You've heard of them.
I've heard of them.
Tested is Adam Savage's YouTube channel.
Yes.
Wait, what? He has a
I have
Yep.
seen his shit. Oh my god, I love his cosplay videos.
I didn't know that. I grew up. Me and my big brother grew up heavily off of
Dude,
MythBusters. Like that
dude,
was
same.
our shit.
Mythbusters. You know what?
Yes.
Just like last week, I sat down one night with Toom and Swan, and we watched Mythbusters for like a good 3 hours.
Man, that shit was my childhood heavily.
Yeah, dude, it was my childhood and into my teen years.
I have such
Um,
like profound respect for both Adam and Jamie for like being
I
big
have
special effects people.
I have a lot of respect for both of them. I have more respect for Adam because Adam just seems like a guy I'd actually want to hang out with.
I'm kind
I
of
That
love.
sad
and
that
I
he's a
love.
big.
Jamie hated each other on set.
I heard that,
That
yeah.
is disappointing.
Yeah.
They aren't really friends.
They had great chemistry. It's just that outside of actually like
They just didn't
acting,
really fuck with each other.
They were
hated each
good.
other.
They
Yeah,
respected each other's work. They hated each other as
as
people.
people. Yep. But they both respected the other crew members. That was.
Yeah, they both
Oh
were
yeah,
cool with
no.
the build team.
What were they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The B team were great.
The
I
build
The
team.
fucking
build
loved
team
them.
that
I
uh
was devastated one of them passed away. I think it was.
Yep.
yeah, he had like
Fuck,
Grant
cancer, I
died.
What were
think.
their names? I
Yeah.
know there was Grant and Mahara.
Grant was the one that
Tori
died.
Belleci and Tori.
Tori.
Yep.
Tori
Sorry.
Belleci was the guy who always hurt himself, and Carrie Byron.
Yep.
There was also
wait,
a
wait,
woman
Grant
named
died?
Sam for a while. Yeah, Grant died like
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
like 8. I think it was like 8 years ago now.
Fuck.
Damn, yeah, it probably was. Shit.
He was pretty young too.
Let's see. When did Grant Imahara die?
I just remember that the build team got into a lot of trouble in a couple of instances.
No, okay,
where...
so it wasn't that long ago, but he died in 2020.
Oh, he died during the pandemic.
Yep.
the build team got into a lot of trouble in like a
Didn't
couple
they
of
accidentally shoot it? Didn't they accidentally shoot a house with a cannon?
Yeah.
They shot a lot of shit accidentally. It's almost like they were constantly blowing shit up.
They were some real ones. They was getting
Okay,
some off.
on the topic of like engineering and YouTube, Hacksmith. You guys ever watch that?
I don't even heard of it.
The
Never heard of that
Hacksmith
either.
is the guy who created a working lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, I be seeing a lot of those videos and shit, but I don't be remembering what
Yeah,
channel.
like he's kind of like a taller, bearded guy, and he's always doing like engineering and shit like that. And he loves making like pop culture weapons real.
Is he the guy that did like the
Industries, right?
Venom
Yeah,
armor, or is that someone else?
No, the Venom armor, that is a different guy.
No,
Fuck,
it looks
what's
like
that guy's name?
their most recent
Can't remember
video
that
on
guy's name
Hacksmith
either.
Industries is making real Fallout power armor.
Yep.
Oh,
Holy
that's
shit.
sick.
No, the guy who
Part
made
1 of 6.
the guy who made the ferrofluid Venom suit is Ferro.
I can't remember his
Hacksmith
name. It was been a while.
Making my bones unbreakable with real life nanotech.
Yep.
And then it shows pictures of him as Wolverine.
Yeah, okay, so the guy you're thinking of with the Venom suit, that's Jay Laser.
I guess there's like a couple of different like engineers that do pop culture
Yeah,
stuff, but that's just
Jay
really
Laser,
cool.
There's Hacksmith, and there's one guy who used to be a Mythbuster. Or he was like part of the second series, the Chase or whatever it was. He's the guy who did the jump shoes.
Oh shit.
No, when it comes to the talkie YouTubers, one of the ones that I keep watching and rewatching and rewatching would have to be H Bomber Guy.
H Bomber Guy?
Yes, I've heard of him.
I do not know that guy.
Hold on.
Yeah, he does a lot of like hours long videos.
Yeah, he's one of those longer
long form lore dump.
Not even lore dump. Do you guys know the oof sound from Roblox, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
that he was the one that did that video.
Not really.
Yeah, no, he
I don't know what that
started off by talking about where that sound came from a game studio called Tony Tellerico Studios or Tommy Tellerico Studios. And then once he told everyone where the sound came from, he said, "Okay, guys, If you just wanted to learn where the sound came from, you're good. Go ahead, click off the video, leave a comment, have a great day. And that's 30 minutes into this 2-hour video.
Yeah.
The rest of the video was him completely decrying Tommy Tellerico for being a guy who steals credit, who lies about his achievements, and has also just kind of been an asshole in the industry and stolen a lot of people's money.
Damn. Jinx.
His
See, I
most
didn't
recent
know about
video
that
was
part.
called Plagiarism and You, parentheses, Tube, where he talks. It's a 4-hour video talking about a bunch of people who did a lot of plagiarism and made a lot of money off of plagiarism.
So
They were
like,
either never caught or were caught but never really faced any like huge consequences.
so just like half of Hollywood,
Yeah.
over half.
Well,
And at the end of the video, because there was one YouTuber who did like a lot of gay content, who was also a massive plagiarist. So the monetization from this video, he evenly split it up amongst all of the people who that guy plagiarized off of,
yeah.
and gave
Fuck
it back to them. Because, you know, that the guy who was plagiarizing was like killing a whole bunch of small gay channels, despite touting himself as like the preeminent gay talk YouTuber.
Well, that's a happy note. And I am thinking that I'm gonna have to call it there because I am about to pass out.
It's all
Oh,
right.
yes,
It's a good time
to
to,
date-
get back
date
to our
this
main
video-
quest.
To date this video, there was a time shift last night, so everyone is currently feeling like it is 1 a.m.
Oh, is that what that is?
Wait, the times it happened already? Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it happened last night,
shift
4
happened.
a.m.
Yep.
or 2 a.m.
But
I know because my buddy Justin had to work an extra hour as he works third shift.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we're gonna get back to the main quest, and all the rest of you should. Also, to our YouTube overlords, we talked a lot of shit. Please still give us money. We are poor and we want to eat.
And we
All
obviously
right.
keep coming back for a reason.
Bye.
All right.
Good
Goodbye, everyone.
Video bubble class.
night, folks.